Plus Satellite Video.
I think there is an upstairs.